Hello, thank you for joining me for your messages for the collective reading for October 3rd, 2021. What messages do we have for the collective for October 3rd, 2021? We have the Queen of Wands, the Ace of Cups. What messages do we have for the collective for October 3rd? Ten of Coins, the Hanged Woman, Three of Coins, the Tower, and the Eight of Coins. What messages do we have for the collective for October 3rd? Messages for the collective, October 3rd. Messages for the collective for October 3rd. Messages for the collective for October 3rd, 2021. Messages for the collective for October 3rd. Messages for the collective for October 3rd. Messages for the collective for October 3rd, 2021. Messages for the collective. Okay, that's a lot. Synergy. We're going to take down Romantic Love, Gaia, Heart Chakra, and Authority. So the first card out, there is the Queen of Wands. It looks like she's holding a scepter of sapphire. So be sure to look up sapphire. There'll be additional messages for you there. She's in the forest, which speaks to spiritual, emotional, financial growth, maturity, going through, stages. She's seems very secure in her position as queen. See how her hand is just sort of like gracefully on the side of that throne. So she's not like grasping, type. There's no, there's a very secure, solid type energy to that card. Also, the color there, violet, which is represents the crown chakra. So you may be getting these divine inspirations that are just coming directly into your crown chakra. Through this energy, there's a lot of light of the spirit in and around her as well. So you may be feeling that you're not alone on your journey. So then we have the Ace of Cups, and so it's like that cup is just sort of like levitating in the air, like spiritually, like just being suspended above that figure who's, it looks like it's kind of a red dress, but like it's more like energy that's kind of all like surrounding her and stuff. So it's like this fiery red energy, this passionate new beginning in romance or other relationships, other personal relationships. This looks like it may be like a very large tree in the background. So very mature, tree. So trees have their own, each tree has its own like tree spirit, if you will. And that tree looks to be very old, very mature tree. So it's a representative of this very mature emotional energy. Then we have the 10 of coins, which is like that treasure chest is just like overflowing with money. So make sure to buy a lottery ticket on this day. I mean, look at all the money just like overflowing out of that chest, like money and jewelry, and also like in the picture there's like a man and a woman, so like a couple, so like also not only like material wealth but like a successful relationship that's emotionally fulfilling. It's the 10 of coins is basically like the complete package. It's like, you know, winning the jackpot and finding the love of your life type of thing. Then we have the Hanged Woman, where this is like a suspended type energy where you may be contemplating, you know, certain spiritual aspects of life, if you will. So it's like, though this figure is hanging from a tree, it's like her dress is sort of like a cocoon, so you may be going through that transformative, like from the caterpillar to the butterfly type of transformation going on here. It's violet, so this transformative energy may be affecting your crown chakra, or maybe like coming like directly in like through the top of your head. So this is obviously like a solitary energy where you're, you know, alone and just thinking a lot and not, you know, coming to your own conclusions and not allowing anybody else's to like influence your decisions. So then we have like the 3 of coins. So there's a unity to these 3 female energies that are like earning money together, most likely in some sort of like artistic pursuit, or perhaps one person is more like the star of the show and these other 2 figures are sort of like you know, playing like the backup roles type thing. It's not that, you know, every role is important, obviously, but that pentacle is quite a bit larger there, which is quite evident. And the dresses look like this dress in particular looks like there's a lot of like very large yellow feathers. So you may have an attraction to birds, or you may like to bird watch, or you maybe like have an awareness of like birds in your environment, that type of thing. So then we have the Tower, which is a moment of a sudden moment of you know, perhaps destructive energy that sort of, you know, like these figures exit the tower because the tower is on fire. So basically it's you're being forced to leave a spiritual situation, but it's for everyone's own, like it's for the growth of everyone involved, like it's the best outcome for everyone concerned, because to stay in the tower would be disastrous. It's just all part of the journey. Then we have the 8 of coins. So this figure here is very much focused on their material security. I'm noticing these roses and that rose, that pink red rose in her hair. So you may be like, have a garden, or you may enjoy like growing flowers. You may feel that, you know, having fresh cut flowers is like a status symbol, or like a symbol of your wealth, or so to speak, or it just might make you feel good to have like fresh cut flowers in your environment. This figure is very much focused on her money, or like making money. So all these pentacles are like lit up by like the light of the spirit there, and it looks like the sun is like going down in the background. So she's it looks like she's just sort of plucked that pentacle from like out of the air. So it may seem like to others that money just comes to you effortlessly, and you're just like able to sort of like pluck it out of the air, and they just, you know, don't know like how you do that. So then we have ground and center. So whatever you need to do to feel grounded, whether that's to go outside with, you know, in bare feet, or to do some other grounding practice like this male witch is doing in this card. And again, we have the familiar of the cat there, and the symbolism on his sweater, and we know he's a witch because he's got the broom there. So whatever makes you feel grounded, if it's crystals, there's certain crystals that are used for grounding purposes, like hematite is a very grounding crystal. So like you could use a ritual where you maybe put on your hematite jewelry and then say an affirmation like, I am grounded and centered, something like that. And then we have, or go outside and hug a tree, you know, whatever makes you feel good. And then we have, like, literally hug a tree. Okay, so then we have change and progress. So, again, we have the cat familiar with us, so that's a familiar companion animal, or like a familiar sort of entity that goes through life with you. And this figure is coming to these much more calmer waters, and we can see these like lights of the spirit there are like leading the way of this raft, of this change and progress. So just make sure you follow your whatever intuitive hunches you feel that you need to go to progress. So then we have meditation for creativity. Very interesting card. And like this figure here, you may know someone who looks like that, with like a very, you know, kind of shaggy beard and like long hair. So yeah, this figure is holding this magical wand that is just like painting. That painting is just like painting itself. So it's like, to me, I'm interpreting this card as like, so if you meditate for creativity, it's like when you pick up that paintbrush, it's going to be like a magical process is going to be like unleashed. And it's going to seem like you're just like the conduit. It's like magic that's going to flow through your paintbrush onto that canvas. So make sure that, also look at the pets are also doing their own art. The cat is there painting a picture, and so is the dog. So you might want to paint with your pets, or get your pets involved. It looks like he's maybe painting, I don't know, like a dragon or some sort of bird, firebird. Anyways, you can't really tell what the painting is going to be. But look, there's also paintings in the background. Very interesting card. It looks like he's in a castle, or like is in a very secure place financially, that he has a lot of room to like explore his creativity. Beautiful card. I like that card. So then we have 3, solar plexus chakra. The frequency of the solar plexus chakra, the yellow flower of life, supports our sense of self, our personal power, and our willpower, as well as our knowing of who we are and what we contribute to the whole, and what our contribution is to the whole, rather. 41, synergy. The frequency of synergy supports our allowance and acceptance of not so obvious, never seen before combinations and unions that result in new ways of functioning, working, thinking, relating, loving, and being. It reminds us to embrace the unfamiliar so that new yet exciting co-creations can give birth to a new reality. Then we have number 39, romantic love. The frequency of romantic love supports our journey to feel whole and complete through the experience and reflection of a conscious lover. Number 28, Gaia. The frequency of Gaia reminds us that we are infinitely connected to one another, just as we are to our Great Mother and to the universe that birthed us all. And we have 4, heart chakra. Frequency of the heart chakra, the green flower of life, supports our capacity to love deeply and unconditionally. Its healing properties harmonize the mind and the body. And we have 10, authority. The frequency of authority reminds us that true authority is powerful, directed, and realized, yet receptive, wise, and loving. So those are the messages that popped out. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe to my channel. And thank you so very much for watching, and you have a wonderful day.